Hello, I'm submitting for the Nintendo Labo Creators Contest for the best original Toy-Con invention, and as you probably guessed, my creation is the Ocarina of Time. Now, I created this using the Toy-Con Garage mode in the Discover mode of the Variety Kit game, and if you look here, this looks very, very complex, confusing, and it is, and I'll explain why in a second. But first, I'll show you how to play it. First, you hold down the joystick, and you press any of the buttons. And as you can see, this all of these buttons match up perfectly with the buttons in the game. Now you're probably wondering, why hold down the joystick? Why don't you just press the buttons? I'll explain that too. You see, the reason this is so complicated is because I wanted to make this more dynamic than a normal ocarina. I wanted to make it an actual playable instrument like a cardboard piano in the Variety Kit. So when you move the joystick down, it goes on lower octave, and when you move the joystick up, it goes on the higher octave. You see, I have it split into two sides. That's the lower octave side, that's the higher octave side. And each button is on here once, and each get dragged into an AND block, which gets dragged into either the high octave or the low octave. So I have it that both the joystick must be moved and the button must be pressed. But the only exception to this rule is the D note, in which there are two of these on the ocarina. So this is the low one and this is the high one. And the reason I did that is because that's the way it's set up in the game. This is the low one, and this is the high one. I want to make it accurate, but also functional, so this is the only exception there. And there's one more feature I added. I actually programmed a song into this. So if you press down the joystick, you get that sound. How I did this is I spread out the timers and I made them all evenly spaced out. So the first note starts instantly, but then they're all evenly spread out after that. So it plays a nice tune.